What's going on? My name is Isaiah Coleman, and this is Fatherhood Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, by the way, don't mind this mug over here, all right? I just wanted to let everybody know what it is come this football season and who, so you don't get it twisted or you don't forget. Carolina Panthers, baby. We're going to get to it this season, okay? My boy Bryce Young, Lee Gett, my boy McMillan, my boy Tetaroa McMillan. You're going to go to work, Chuba Hubbard. Come on, baby. Anyway, I just had to throw that out there, let y'all know what it is. But hey, man, I just want to jump right into this topic. And I've felt this way for a while now because I think as a father, it naturally occurs when you enter supposedly family-centered spaces. And what are family-centered spaces? Family-centered spaces are supposed to be schools and daycares and doctor's offices or maternal doctor's offices. And I say maternal just to be clear. I know that's technically for the mom, but the mom typically isn't in it by herself. She got pregnant because of a man, because of a father, impregnated her with his seed. And you're working toward making sure that the mom and that the baby are healthy, and it takes the father's advocacy and it takes the mom's advocacy to ensure that it happens. So it's a maternal doctor's office or a maternal space, but at the same time it's a family oriented space. And what I've been feeling lately in the daycares and schools and maternal spaces is a lot of disrespect and discrimination. Let me be honest. When I go into these spaces, I think these nurses, these teachers, these administrators are feeling or thinking that every man or every father that comes into these spaces are apathetic. So like a low sense of enthusiasm, they expect a low sense of concern, they expect a low just energy around their child and their child's future and their child's health and things like that. And it often leaves me, and I'm sure other men can maybe relate to this, or other fathers can probably relate to this, is we get ignored or we get denied the same type of courtesy or the same type of acknowledgement that the mothers receive in these spaces. And I just want to point this out. I want to bring awareness to it because not every man is apathetic. Not every man is just like, whatever, I'm gonna just provide, and wifey, mom, you do everything you need to do, or you take care of the kids. Like in today's day and age, it honestly can't be that way. It's really honestly really tough in most households to be that way now, because a lot of women can be the breadwinner in most homes or can contribute in the same way a man can contribute from a financial standpoint. So fathers are forced to leave that old viewpoint, old perspective on parenting and fatherhood, and have to now adapt the new age perspective or viewpoint on fathering, which is you're going to have to cook sometime, Dad. You're going to have to clean the house a little bit, Dad. You're going to have to help with the laundry. You're going to have to help with the childcare, things of that nature. And I'm a father who I can 100% say I can take all of that on, like no problem. But it annoys me and frustrates me when I get judged just off of a first interaction from nurses, female nurses or doctors, who just look at me as like, oh, he doesn't care about this, or he's disconnected about this. Let me only give the mother the attention. Let me only focus on her. When it's like, no, bring that over here too, right? Check up and make sure, like, listen to what I got to share as well. Listen to my advocacy as well. So I just wanted to point that out. I'm noticing it in those spaces. I notice it at my son's daycare when I drop off one of my youngest son. When I go to his classroom, the teacher is always trying to play me. Oh, Dad, did Mom help you pack this bag? Oh, Dad, is this the right bag? Things like that. I'm like, the first time around, it was cool. We could joke, whatever. And then it just kept going. And I'm like, all right, now I can't. I'm done trying to have a relationship with you if all you're going to try to do is play me and you don't even know who I am. I hope this is helpful to my fathers, man. Be on the lookout. Be prepared to advocate. Be prepared to stand 10 toes down on what you believe in and what you care about, what you're passionate about, which is your family, which is your children, and which is their future and their health. Keep talking. Don't allow that to stop you from speaking up and from advocating for your family and for yourself. Keep pushing. Make your wife aware. Have her say some things. I've made my wife have to do that before. Right? Connect me with the nurse. Like, she'll notice something and she'll be like, hey, by the way, this is my partner. This is my husband. Yeah. And then, hopefully they start to understand, like, it takes two. It takes partnership. It takes a village, honestly. All right, I don't want to go too much on a rant, man. This is Fatherhood Friday. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're into this type of stuff, like, follow, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Peace out.